Today I want to talk to you about how to make the most amazing chicken bone broth in just 2 hours. All you're going to need is a pressure cooker. Now typically a bone broth will actually take around about 24 to 36 hours in a slow cooker. And I'm very thankful that I found the pressure cooker, because when you run out at that last minute and you've got to make more, 2 hours and you're done. Now why do we want to feed bone broth at all? If you have a look online, there are lots and lots of articles and blogs and similar things like that that tout the miracle benefits and the miracle cures that bone broth can bring you. Okay, so let's actually be realistic. It's not a miracle cure at all, even if someone recovered from some sort of disease. Okay, so let's just take miracle cure off the table. The great thing that bone broth contains is collagen. Now collagen is not only great for joint health, but it's great for the gut. All right. Now there was a study on chicken stock, making chicken soup, chicken broth, a number of years ago. And what they actually found in that study was that it actually reduced inflammation. And what happens in the gut is that we get a lot of inflammation in the gut, and that may be for a host of different reasons. Food intolerances are one of them. Now remember, food allergies are actually quite rare. Intolerances are much more common. Bone broth can help seal the gut and reduce that inflammation. Now we know that a healthy gut means a healthy body. And the more varied food that we put into our dog's body means that they get more opportunities at different fibers that feed those good bacteria, and of course also the strains of good bacteria as well. Alright, so how do we make this chicken broth? So in our pressure cooker, now the one that I'm using here is one that I recently purchased from the Good Guys, and it is a Philips, and I think it cost me around about $200. Now I'm probably one of the cheapest people that there are, but when it comes to electronics, I actually like to make my investment because I know that I'm going to use it a lot. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot more cheaper models out there, so do as you please. But all I can say is that the results I get is through this model right here. Okay, so you take this model and you add 2 kilos of chicken feet, 4 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and you'll fill up. Inside here in the bowl, it'll actually tell you what the max level is, and you'll just go to that. My unit here will only allow me to set it for 1 hour. So I set it for 1 hour, then I come back and set it for another hour. One really awesome thing is that I can reuse my bones. So just doing it for 2 hours isn't going to pull all the collagen out of the bones. I can then do it again with the very same bones, the same process of 4 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and I can get another bone broth production out. It's not going to be as strong, so it's going to be good for those cases if you're looking to make some icy cubes for hot days, or less calories, or just less strength. It's going to be ideal for that. Alright, so let's put that aside, and what I want to do now is show you, I have one here that I made yesterday. Okay, so this has been sitting in the fridge overnight to set, and I find overnight to set is a lot better because you're not constantly checking on it to see if it's set, because we get excited about how amazing our broths are going to be. So give me 1 second, we're going to change the view and I'm going to show you how amazing this broth is that was created in 2 hours. Alrighty, so I've got my knife and I'm going to show you this amazing bone broth. Check that out. That is me cutting through. It is thick. Now I'm going to use this to show you. Oh. Wow. How cool is that? 2 hours versus 24 hours. That is mighty impressive. The more thick your bone broth, the more successful it is, the higher gelatin count that we have. So this is exactly what we want. What do the dogs think of it? Let's go find a dog. All right, Gavin. Oh, yeah. Do you want some more, Gabby? There you go, little. I said little, not Ian. Very good. And Ian, Nice work. All right, so the taste test is, give it to them again and see if they'll want more. Very good. Very good puppies. Yum. How good was that, guys? Yum.